Like many of us, kart racers hold a near and dear spot in my heart. Just thinking about classics like Mario Kart 64, Diddy Kong Racing, and the sequels to come make me want to rush out and buy all the classic hardware so I can race like the good old days. Ever since jumping into VR, I've been eagerly awaiting a kart racer to hit the headset, and the day has finally come. Before we dive in, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to stay tuned for all future videos, and with that, let's do this. Touring Karts is a virtual reality kart racer that may be the first VR title worthy of that title. Like many great kart racers before it, Touring Karts offers up 8-player chaotic races where items and power-ups can be what makes or breaks your lap time. You don't just have other players to worry about, however, as the creative and interesting tracks can certainly pack a punch. You can play Touring Karts in a multitude of different ways, from dual move controllers, 2 different options with the DualShock 4, or your PSVR headset and the PlayStation wheel. You can even play out of the headset in non-VR mode, which brings up a nasty situation I had during my playthrough. Touring Karts is easily the best kart racer VR has seen to date. That said, there were a few hiccups that made my experience less than perfect. The first issue that I had while playing Touring Karts is that the game had an odd glitch when loading up the application. The game would seem to completely forget I was logged in as my user account, displaying player rather than my gamer tag and barring me from any online play.
You shall not pass!
I tried everything I could think of to fix this issue, even uninstalling and reinstalling the game twice. The only thing that fixed it was closing the application and restarting in non-VR mode. Once I was in the menu and noticed that my gamer tag was correct, I had to close the application again and then re-log in to use the VR mode. After that, everything worked as expected. It's hard to say what caused this issue, as I didn't experience it every time I opened the application. However, I did experience it more than once and could only fix it with the previously mentioned steps. This is obviously minor, as it seems like this should be an easy patch, but I feel like I have to mention it here. From there, I have to make note of the controller options. I was eager to play using the Move controllers, and for the most part, they work rather well. As you would expect, they're inferior to the DS4 when playing competitively, but much more immersive overall. The biggest issue when using the moves is when attempting to use any of the items or power-ups in the game, which I'm sure you can imagine is a big issue. The moves seem to throw or drop items without warning, and quite frequently. This happens when reaching to grab a fresh item, when attempting to throw an item, and everything else in between. The truth is, there were a lot of little glitches and issues I ran into here and there, but I do have to say that most of them were easy to ignore when racing against friends, hurtling giant chickens and ice blocks at each other. Touring Karts stays true to the formula and offers up a multitude of unlockable karts, helmets, drift trails, and cosmetics, keeping the enjoyable gameplay loop alive and well. Zoom around in a flying DeLorean, nod to the other players as you pass them in your stylish Star Wars-inspired helmet. The developers of Touring Karts did a great job of creating a system that allows the casual player or the hardcore racer a rewarding experience while playing both single-player or online multiplayer. The game even offers daily online multiplayer events, which will easily keep me coming back for more. Though it isn't perfect, Touring Karts is easily the best kart racer we've seen this side of the headset by a mile, and it's easily one of the better multiplayer options out there. And with crossplay, I can only imagine the longevity a game like this can hold. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to stay tuned for more to come content, and leave me a comment with your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one. Solo out.